who will talk about geological heritage as a tool for local development in Cajón del Maipo aspiring UNESCO Global Geopark in central Chile. Hi, Camilo.
Well, I will talk about the Cajón del Maipo aspiring UNESCO Global Geopark located in central Chile and its geological heritage as a tool for local development. Well, this is the institution that supports this project, and this is our management team. Well, this is a summary of our vision of the geological heritage of Cajón del Maipo. In the center of the geopark, in the center of this project, is the geoheritage, but we always are trying to explore the relationships with the other type of heritage, like natural, like cultural, and intangible heritage. As well, we are trying to develop activities in order to promote the local development, using as a tools the geotourism, the geoeducation, and the conservation and scientific research. So this is the center of the vision of our project. Well, the Cajón del Maipo aspiring geopark is located in the southern part of South America. Here in this 10 countries, Chile, we have until now just one UNESCO Global Geopark, Cutralcura, and we are trying to be the second. We are in this zone of subduction between the oceanic Nazca Plate and the continental South American Plate in a compressional setting in a magmatic active zone. We have a lot of earthquakes, a lot of volcanism, and the main cordillera, the longest cordillera of the world, the longest mountain range, that is the Cordillera de los Andes. We are here in this area, in the center, in the heart of the Andes. Well, this is a map of the metropolitan region of Santiago, in center of Chile. We are located in the metropolitan region, where it's located the Santiago city, the capital of the country. And the green area of the center of the region, the urban area of Santiago, with more than 6 million people living there. And we are really, really close to this city. In the right side of the map is Cajón del Maipo territory, with 5,000 square kilometers of surface and less than 20,000 in there. So we have a lot of potential visitors in the city of Santiago, and we are the mountainous area of this region. Well, about our geological heritage, we have an inventory of 40 geosites in Cajón del Maipo, made mainly with the methodology of Professor Brila, previous work of the geologist Jose Venado, with this 4-step methodology of identification, qualitative characterization, quantitative assessment, and analysis for management. Well, some photos of the field work, and here's an overview of our geology. In our territory, we can see these geological formations in north to south orientation, parallel to the subduction regime. And in the eastern part of the geopark, we have these Mesozoic formations from Jurassic and Cretacic age. These 4 formations are mainly of oceanic environment, volcanic and sedimentary rocks of Colima, Pulo Valdez, Rio Damas, and Rio Colina formations that are really under deformation, a lot of faulting, a lot of folding, and you can see this type of landscape in this zone of the geopark. Are the Mesozoic formations. And in the western part of the geopark, we have more continental facies for our rocks from Abanico and Farellones formations, continental, sedimentary, and volcanic rocks that were formed under a subduction compressive regime. And these are the typical landscapes that we can see in this part of the geopark. As well, we have 3 active volcanoes with these geological volcanic units from the Quaternary. we have 3 active volcanoes, as I said before. This is the Volcan San Jose geosite and thermal activity related to that geosite. And the last unit I will show you is the plutons, the intrusive rocks, mainly from Miocene age. This is the geosite of San Gabriel. Well, we identified 40 geosites in this work, and we made a quantitative assessment of the scientific, the educational, and touristic values, as well as the degradation risk and vulnerability of geosites, using the methodology of Brilla in 2015. This is a misspelling here. And we made this quantitative assessment, and we applied a classification for geological thematic areas or geological frameworks with 10 geodiversity areas. This is one of the main results. We have a really impressive geodiversity representative of the geology of the Andes in central Chile. Here are some of the most representative geosites of each thematic area. In the landslides and mass movement, we have the La Silla del Diablo, or Devil's Chair geosite. In the glacier and glacial morphologies, we have more than 600 glaciers in the territory. This is one of the most characteristic because of it's easy to visit. So it's a really touristic place, as we can see here the people visiting this place. We have 3 active volcanoes. This is the southern one, the most interesting because it's inside a caldera of 20 kilometers of diameter, and this is the Maipo volcano that we share with Argentina. The tectonic deformation is represented mainly in the Mesozoic formations of sedimentary origin. The intrusive rocks, as I said before, we have a lot of plutons, sedimentary rocks from continental and oceanic origin. And I love this geosite, the El Cristo Ridge, representative of the fluvial morphology, the fluvial erosion of the Maipo River in the granitic rocks of San Gabriel Pluton. This is a canyon really easy to visit, really easy to reach. Well, we have some ore deposits, mainly from copper, silver. As well, we have non-metallic deposits of gypsum and other type of resources. 7 thermal springs. 3 of those are geosites. This is the Termas El Plomo thermal spring, a really touristic place. Is one of the most known places of Cajón del Maipo aspiring geopark. And the last thematic area is the paleontological record. This the most unique characteristic of these places, of these sites of paleontological value, is that it's are located above 3,000 or 4,000 meters above the sea level. That's really impressive for visitors and for scientists to find this type of marine fossils at that altitude. And while we have geographical analysis of these numerical results, and the main result is in the center eastern part of the geopark, there is our local geodiversity hotspot with 17 geosites in the El Volcán Valley, and where are located the highest scientific and touristic values for our geosites. Well, we have here a summary. In this study, we identified 10 geosites with high scientific value that could be considered as international significance. And well, if you want to know more about this, we have this book online. I can share you the link in PDF if you want to read it. Sadly, it's only in Spanish for now. but well, we had the opportunity to give a book to Professor Brilla, one of the inspirators of this work in Colombia last year. Well, I will show some reflections about the relationship of our geoheritage with our culture and the other type of heritage. This is one of the cultural, the geosite with high cultural value, the El Volcán, because this El Volcán town was a town that was formed because of the of copper and gypsum more than 200 years ago. And 50 years ago, there were a shallow and located earthquake that destroyed all the infrastructure. So the people that worked there had to leave the town. So now it's like a ghost town. So this is a place where you can explore the relation of history and geology, because the beginning of the town was about the exploitation of geological resources, and the end of the town was related to this geological phenomena, the Las Melosas earthquake. Another relation that we are trying to develop is the muleters of the arrieros of Cajón del Maipo, these people that lives in the cordillera with the animals, and they are the most the people that has more information about the glacier retreatment, the climate change, the changes in the source of water. So we are trying to get from there the information about this type of phenomena, and we are trying to work with in order to develop some geotouristic activities for its local development, economic development. Another relation is this Pristidactylus volcanesis, a reptile that lives only in one geosite. It's endemic for one geosite, and we are trying to investigate why this animal lives there. And another similar example is the Astrocentrus chilensis that lives, this type of tree grows only in the plutonic rock of San Gabriel. That it's a really, really interesting place, and it's not well known why lives only here. Well, we had the visit of Charles Darwin 200 years ago. Another cultural and geological heritage we have in the Geopark. And well, some activities we are developing in order to enhance and promote the local development. We are promoting geotourism, trekking, horse riding, and geo biking tours. We are developing tourism in the mines, in the old mines of the town El Volcán, with the grandsons of the old miners of this town destroyed by the earthquakes. We are developing some geo products. I have here my keychain. And geoeducation activities bring the children to the geopark, and the geopark to the classroom. And that the last activity I will show you is our municipality has decreed our municipality as the geological capital of Chile, and aspiring UNESCO Global Geopark 2 years ago in order to show and to encourage the community to reach this objective of being the second UNESCO Global Geopark of our country. Well, this is a little overview of all the work that we are developing here. Well, our next steps are the construction of our master plan, the development of our geoconservation strategy, and we are trying to apply to the UNESCO Global Geoparks network. Thank you.
Thank you, Camilo. Really, really beautiful sites you have in there. And you have gotten several questions. First from Benjamin. So